Wait, I was about to talk about. What was we talking about? Oh, Kevin Hart. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all see the?
Nope. And if you're recommending it, I ain't watching it.
I'm not recommending it.
You want your Netflix money
Okay,
back?
so you not recommending it either? You watched it?
2 thumbs down. Well, 1 thumb in the middle, 1 thumb down.
I didn't get through it.
Cisco face.
Really? Oh shit!
I didn't get through it.
Damn.
Yeah, I cut it off with like 15. It was only an hour long. I cut it off with like 15 left.
Which,
He had a 10-minute skit about his kid shitting on the floor.
This is where I cop a plea and say, yo, I respect his hustle.
Let me just.
where you at with it?
I'm looking for Rakim.
Oh, that was your shit?
Where you at with it? Come on.
That
Let's hear it.
was your raw?
I know you're trying to get him on the pull up. Let me hear it. Let me hear how great this
You gonna do
stand up
pull-ups
was.
with Kev?
Yeah, let me hear how great
He
this stand-up
definitely wants
was.
to pull up with
You
Kevin
want to do a
Hart.
pull up with Kev?
Y'all wouldn't watch my Kevin Hart pull up?
You would definitely call him the greatest comedian of all time during your pull up. Yo, I didn't even know you was this cool.
You have never heard me behave like that on the pull up ever, so I'm offended.
Let's hear your review,
Hey,
Joe.
and the streets is talking about my little Duval pull up. Hey,
Streets is talking. What street he was
Look,
on?
E, tell him, see?
Because he shot it.
Rory ain't been in it. No, he didn't shoot it. Rory don't be in the streets no more. Ever since
What street
Duce,
you went on?
Ever since Duce got with Rock Nation.
I'm in the office.
Exactly.
Not touching the people.
All right, what were we talking about? Kevin Hart. I don't really, I feel a way about talking about it only because I feel like Kevin Hart thinks I hate everything. And if I give my real review on it, it's going to go against a few rules I have, which is 1, try not to hate things. And 2,
That's not your role.
That's not
trying not to, I don't want people to think that I hate people and things.
Oh.
Listen, I keep saying the only reason I'm forced into the hate everybody and everything bag is because y'all is trash.
God. Oh, yeah.
Y'all know that's the narrative I'm running with. If y'all would come in here with a hot, bold
Joe, how long
hate,
how
some
long
hot
have you been doing the
hate for
podcast?
someone or
How long-
something.
I'm asking you, how
Anything.
long,
300
how long have we been
episodes.
doing the podcast?
236 episodes.
How many years is that? 4?
Come on, Rory. You know I
Okay,
didn't go to
your
school.
your career has been going on for 20 years.
You were definitely hating before the podcast.
Like, I just want to leave it there.
What would that mean?
Your
I'm stupid.
narrative is false.
All right, help me.
You were born.
We are
yeah.
not the reason that you're a hater.
Yeah.
I think y'all are the reason I'm a hater today.
Yeah.
Today. Yeah.
Today.
That changes the whole argument.
Yeah, I know. To you.
The Kevin Hart shit. Oh, that was my other rule. My other rule is I'm trying not to really have a perspective on people that make that much more money than me.
Why?
Oh my God.
Because I do believe that the world is broken up into tax brackets, and I can't understand that next one. Like, Kevin Hart is too big.
Well, he's good.
Pause.
No, fam.
So what I'm saying is some of the jokes, like as I was watching it, my issue was the cookie cutter fucking jokes. Like, I don't want to hear about your kids anymore. I don't want to hear you do a 10-minute bit about your kids cursing and who won the curse out. I don't want to hear the 10-minute bit. The whole first 45 minutes was about his family and his kids. For me, I hate it. I don't hear that shit. It's not funny to me.
What?
But when you're that big, when you're of that magnitude and you're selling out that size theater in London, and when you're filming your special in London, like you didn't go to New York or somewhere, you went to London, and when they're giving me the quick edits of the crowd and their faces after the jokes that I deem to be like a little cookie cutter, I'm just, this ain't raw. This ain't the stand up that I came up on.
I do think
but
that
you're never going to get that again because the world is too sensitive now.
See, but
No,
that's
not
not true.
even
That's
that.
not true.
He's
I totally
too-
disagree with that.
he's
That's
too
wrong.
mainstream.
Certain jokes you can't make anymore.
That's
But-
why comedians suck
but
when they get too mainstream
he's-
because they have to be safer.
Well, give me the last example of the comedian that got too mainstream because but my generation's
Dane Cook, maybe, and his shit was cookie cutter.
Roy, all right, you talking about white culture again?
That was one of the
Dan-
biggest comedians in the world, the same way Kevin Hart was.
Not for black people,
I'm talking about the world, the
But-
whole world. Kevin Hart is the world now.
but he didn't start as the world.
Of
He
course
started as Soul Plane Man. So I want to be clear in that. Dane Cook never meant shit to niggas. So
Fair.
that's fine. Our comedian, our mainstream comedian was who? Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And who gonna tell me he lost his edge?
Well, I mean,
Kev was a little. Kev's
And I'm not
early
comparing them.
stand-ups.
Wait, I'm not comparing them to. I'm not comparing
no,
them.
I know you're not,
Please,
but
please.
Kev's early stand-ups, I prefer. They were a little bit more edgy, but they were never on the political side that Chris Rock was. Kevin Hart, even in the beginning when he was not popular at all, was not a political or edgy comedian.
But
in
I'll
that
say-
way.
If I strip Chris Rock of all his political jokes, my point still stands.
Because Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle and such
even
can still-
edgier to the point of his sex and marriage talk. Like Kevin Hart was marketable when it comes to his content.
And that's why and that leads me to my original point to Maul, which is why I can't be mad. I can't be mad because I don't understand what it takes to do that, and we're in a different time, and I'm not his target audience.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't think the 40-year-old black man is his target demo.
But when
His
you talking
movies don't say that.
When you
His
talking
stand-ups
about,
don't say that.
But when he's talking about his family for 45 minutes, who was his demo?
people with families. But some people are
No.
funny with the family talk.
Yeah,
And-
but
and I don't think people with families.
No,
I
somebody
think-
with
I think-
families
I
that can
think-
watch it with their families.
Yeah, I think white America. When you start giving me all of those family jokes, I think
I say
white America.
I say 40-year-old white men.
No.
Yeah, it's not for me. Yeah, it ain't for me.
I mean, I think it just come to a thing now with Kev is just it's stats now. He just wants to keep saying he's selling out arenas. I don't think it's so much the content.
and he is.
anymore.
He's killing.
Yeah, but I think
course,
that has to
he's
do.
killing.
I don't think that has to do with his jokes. I think it has to do with his popularity.
And
Kev money
his,
is long, long, long.
and
Like,
his
long,
his
long.
run has been much longer than people ever
yeah,
said.
but I
it would
think
be.
it's more so about his popularity. He's a movie star now.
Well, that's why it's tough. The way, like, back to the Views conversation with Drake when he kind of went over and had to do the mainstream and cater to a whole new audience. It's different with comedy because we look to comedy for the edge, for the shit that people won't say. That's why we love comedy.
But I do believe
So
there are
it's
different
tough.
categories of comedy.
There are,
and
for
so,
sure.
So
Oh,
I don't put
100%.
Kevin
Absolutely.
Hart in the category that I necessarily look for.
Right.
Yeah, which is fine.
It's just.
I'm saying
more
us. I'm
mainstream.
talking about the people in this room look more to comedy for the edgier. Like, we'll pick Patrice O'Neal over a
course.
Kevin Hart because we want to see that type of content. Totally understand why Kev can't do that content. That's why he's so successful. But that's why I can't get through it because it's just not my type of comedy.
I'm going to
Yeah.
wrestle you to the ground if you ever try to talk to me about Dan Cook again.
I think it's a fair comparison of someone trying to cater to
That is
to
not
everyone
a
in the
fair
world.
Comparison.
I don't know enough about Dan Cook. To
Me neither, but I'm
jump
still
in
going to
this
argue about
argument.
it.
All right, we're talking about a comedian that is the biggest comedian in the world, stand-up wise, and has to cater to the whole country. You're gonna get cookie cutter jokes.
See, that's not.
But I don't-
all right,
I don't
get it.
look at
That's not
Kevin
what my
Hart-
conversation's about. My conversation is about who you serve at first base, who you cater to at second base, who you cater to at third, and who you lose along the way. Not people just trying to talk to the mainstream audience. Like, if Kev started this way, like I know of Dane Cook, again, I don't know a lot about Dane Cook, but if he started out with this as his purpose, then I would never have this. I wouldn't be saying anything.
well, I don't know much about Dane Cook as well, outside of the obvious, but I think he started with Patrice and Bill Burr and all them in Boston in the Boston comedy clubs. I'm sure he watered down his shit when he became popular. I'm sure that happened.
I don't look at
There's
Kevin
no
Hart.
way you can't do
I
that.
don't
and
look
be
at
that
him
popular.
as a comedian anymore, though.
Wait. I want to get to you. You just said there's no way you can do that as a comedian. And how would you explain Dave Chappelle?
Chappelle is not the darling in $500 million movies 3 times a year. He's not the darling comedian. He's darling to us, but he's not Kevin Hart when it comes to the world.
Kevin Hart is a movie star now. He's
Yeah,
no longer
like
a comedian.
it's a whole different.
no longer
thing.
a comedian.
Dave Chappelle is a stand-up,
Yeah.
and Kev was a stand-up,
Well, I
and I
thought
don't want
that's
to
what he
take
was
discredit
saying.
him.
Like, I'm pretty sure
But
Will
he's
Smith
moved on.
had a concert tomorrow.
I thought you were
He would
saying
sell out.
I thought you were saying you can't be a stand-up and keep that edge and blow up.
No, to where Kev is now, no, you can't. You can't.
Chris Rock
They
did.
killed. He couldn't do the fucking Oscars because he made a gay joke 5 years ago. Like, he's in a different category now. He's not Dave Chappelle. He's in a whole different
Yeah, I
movie
guess
star.
Chris Rock
Hollywood
was a
area.
movie star and
Chris,
still-
I guess it depends on how
Yeah,
you
but
look
Chris
at that.
Rock was never as big a movie star as Kevin Hart.
He did some pretty big movies, though. No, I would say not as big as Kevin Hart, but
You said
all
Chris
I'm saying.
Rock.
Yeah.
Chris Rock is nowhere remotely near the movie star that Kevin Hart is.
No.
Not even.
And that's my thing. Like,
remotely close.
so I think Kev is chasing these stats to say he sold out these arenas, but it's not
I don't
because you're
think
funny
Chris
though.
Rock and Dave Chappelle would even do those things. I don't think
I don't
they
either.
would.
I don't either, and it's not. This sounds like we're discrediting
Like
Kevin
Dave
Hart.
Chappelle
Well,
walked away from the network
at all.
for offering
No, he's
him.
super successful. He's a great character actor. And
He's
all that
great
shit.
at what he does.
I just don't like his stand-up
Really good at it.
anymore. That's all.
Yeah, it's a popularity thing now. Like Will Smith could sell out a venue if he was doing music right now because he's Will Smith and his popularity.
Don't
People will
tell
go
Joe
see
that.
him. People will go see him, and that's my thing with Kev. People are not running to a Kevin Hart show thinking it's going to be the greatest comedy they've ever witnessed. It's like, yo, we're going to see Kevin Hart tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just an outing. It's like let's go see Kev.
I just think his focus changed because at one point Kev's stand-ups were great when he was
Listen,
focusing on stand-up. I don't think he's focusing on stand-up.
August Alsina is still running around here singing, man. Streets is done.
August can't sing.
And Ghost is out here chilling.
Come on, defend it, Maul. Defend it.
Listen, man.
You telling me? You telling
gotta
me?
give things time.
You telling me if Will Smith did a stand-up tour that he would sell out? I'm telling you, if he really wanted to find August,
No,
he
I
could.
didn't say stand up tour.
I'm saying if he wanted to find August, he could right after July.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Streets is done.
Streets is done because Will didn't run
crying
down.
at you going-
Because Will didn't run down on August. Because Will didn't run down on August yet.
That's what means.
What if August still staying in the house though? That's crazy.
Damn, I've been said
'Cause he was
that
living
was
there.
a marketing plea from the Red Desk.
That's what happened to Hulk Hogan.
What?
Wait, what?
What happened to Hulk Hogan?
Y'all know all the shit about Hulk Hogan back in the day?
No.
Oh, no.
I
Apparently
know
not.
that he was racist.
When it, well, yeah, outside of that small tidbit. Look at
Did
you,
y'all know that Hulk Hogan's
hater.
Did y'all know that hair?
My bad, Hope. Didn't mean to out you.
No,
Yo, did y'all know Hulk Hogan's hair? That hair was attached to the bandanas he puts on.
Yeah, no, I have one. It was a promo item.
Joe, you didn't know that. I can see your stump.
no,
You didn't know that.
no.
He's mad. No,
I
he's
didn't-
legitimately
I didn't
mad.
know
That hair was attached to the bandanas, bro.
I didn't know that.
That's scary.
I wasn't even like.
I didn't
listen,
know that more.
Speaking of dudes with mullets,
I
you
was
guys
a
see
Macho
that?
Man guy.
You guys see that Billy Ray Cyrus and Little Nas doing the record together now?
I saw the
remix.
tweet. Saw the tweet.
See,
Wait, Parks just fast forwarded. What were we just talking
That
about?
wasn't
just
fast
now?
forward. I was talking
You were
about
talking about
guys with
Hulk
mullets.
Hogan at the crib.
What were we talking about before Hulk Hogan? Oh no, because Hulk
Streets
Hogan's
is
wife
done.
was fucking the pool dude, and he was like living there.
Everyone in Beverly Hills.
oh, he was living at the
and
house.
Maul,
Maul's the pool boy.
Maul fucking the pool chicks.
Pool chicks.
Look how fast you told me it's some
Holy
bullshit.
Maul. All right, what are we
Maul.
talking about now? Come on, Content Kings.
No, we were on some. Oh, Streets is
We
done.
were talking about
Streets is done. Ghost
Get
is
in,
still
we
living.
go. August Alsina is still running around, and Ghost is still running around after the double kiss. Come on, man. Streets is done.
Done.
This nigga- Why you keep saying streets is done?
Because it's finished.
Them niggas ain't even part of the streets.